By now you may have heard of the EmDrive, or electromagnetic drive, a supposedly physics-defying engine capable of providing thrust without using any propellant. This could be unbelievably useful for space travel, as getting rid of heavy fuel makes ships much easier to operate. The EmDrive is as divisive as it is intriguing, with many different theories as to why it works. But what exactly is it? Invented in 2001, the EmDrive is a cone-shaped metal device that claims to be able to provide thrust in space without using any fuel. Instead, it bounces microwaves back and forth inside itself and seems to move. It doesn't burn or expel anything like a regular rocket thruster would. This is where the EmDrive seems to defy physics as we know it. See, Isaac Newton, pretty smart guy, gave us Newton's third law. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. This is how a regular thruster works. The fuel is burned and expelled in one direction, and the thruster and the spaceship attached to it go in the other. But with the EmDrive, there doesn't appear to be anything going backwards for it to go forwards. What? If you don't see why this is so confusing, imagine turning on your microwave and it just floats away. Yeah, it's weird. The EmDrive was tested by its inventor back in 2001 and found to provide a small thrust force. But it is possible that this was just experimental error, and any apparent proof that the EmDrive works has been denied by skeptics since, until recently, when a group from NASA published a paper showing that it had achieved thrust. They didn't come down on an exact explanation for why the EmDrive works, but they did, however, indicate a degree of favour for an extension of the pilot wave theory in quantum physics, in which it would be possible to push off the vacuum itself. Another theory is that the shape of the drive causes the microwaves to vary in speed of travel, thus meaning that the microwaves on one side of the drive strike the container at a faster velocity than at the other, pushing the container more in one direction. This seems impossible, as a closed system shouldn't be able to move itself, but the theory argues that when you travel at the speed of light, like microwaves do, this logic goes out the window and the EmDrive moves. These are all educated guesses though, and more work is needed to confirm if the EmDrive is actually the revolution we think it is. However, this is looking more and more likely, and this is exciting news both for space travel and for physics. Discovering if the EmDrive works, and then why it works, can only lead to further discovery.